Headphones are really heating up in the audio industry, and how do I know that? Well, I'm here on the ground in Berlin, Germany for IFA 2024, and I've just spent the last few days wandering the halls trying to find the latest and greatest audio products from some of the biggest names in the audio industry. And in this video, I'm going to be sharing with you all SoundGuys' Best of IFA Awards for 2024. But before I continue, if you're into cool audio tech like the ones featured in this video, then I'd love for you guys to subscribe for more videos like this. Let us know in the comments what you want to see next, and maybe like this video too if you like it. To kick things off, we've got the new Beyerdynamic AVENTHO 300 active noise cancelling headphones. Now, Beyerdynamic is typically known for their studio line of headphones, but for this year's IFA, they've decided to introduce yet another consumer audio product, and I've got to say, after actually getting my hands on the device and testing it out, I'm really impressed. The build quality is fantastic, one of the best out there for wireless headphones. These headphones pack in a lot of premium features like Bluetooth 5.4, aptX lossless with Snapdragon sound, and even Dolby Atmos. These headphones use the same Stellar 45 drivers that you see in Beyerdynamic studio headphones, but they're now in these consumer headphones, and they're tuned for a more consumer-friendly sound. And after listening to these headphones, I think a lot of people are probably gonna like how these headphones sound. On top of that, you've got active noise cancellation powered by Sony chips, and I could say a lot about these headphones, but I actually already did in another video, so if you want to learn more about the AVENTHO 300 headphones, then make sure to check out my full first impressions video up here. But I'd also like to give a special shout out to the Amiron 300 earbuds, which honestly impressed me, and I did talk about it in the same video as the AVENTHO 300, so again, please check out the video on the top right of this frame. Next up, going for something a lot less expensive, we've got the JLab Epic Sport ANC 3 earbuds. Now, what makes these earbuds so impressive is the fact that they use the Knowles armature and a 10mm dynamic driver to deliver really good sound quality, all for less than $100. And on top of that, they're even including the Knowles preferred listening curve, which is essentially the tuning that the company Knowles has kind of developed based on a bunch of tests they've done to see what sound signature most people like. And the fact that the product of this research is going to be available in a device for less than $100 is insane. It's a really good value proposition, and after actually trying on the earbuds, granted with the JLab sound signature, the earbuds sound really good to my ears, and I think a lot of people will be happy with how these earbuds sound, again, for such a affordable price tag. On top of that, you've got a lot of handy features. For example, the design is geared for people who are very active, hence the ear hook shape. You've got swipe and tap controls for easy operation of the device. And did I mention that these are less than $100? Yeah, we're very excited to see just how well these test in our labs, and we can't wait to get our hands for a full review. So again, subscribe and stay tuned for that, because these earbuds have a lot to offer for not a lot of money. Speaking of products that offer great value for a reasonable price, Anker has also released the Anker Soundcore Space One Pro, which is essentially the kind of more grown-up version of the Space One, which we reviewed a while back. Now, these active noise cancelling headphones feature a really compact, really premium-looking design. And even though the design is primarily plastic, the metal sheen or the metal finishes look really nice and do help elevate kind of the build quality of these headphones. Not only that, these headphones are really lightweight. I could imagine myself wearing these headphones for a long period of time. I kind of liken them to something like the Bose Quiet Comfort series of headphones. On top of that, these headphones feature 4-stage active noise cancellation, which one of the Anker Soundcore reps claims that it should provide you with the same amount of noise cancelling as a pair of Bose or Sony headphones. But I did try the headphones on actually with ANC on and in an extremely noisy show floor convention environment, and I was surprised with just how much background noise the headphones were able to cancel out. I even compared it to my AirPods Pro, and I gotta say that the active noise cancellation was quite similar. So again, well, it'll be interesting to see just how these test in our full review coming soon. Other notable features with the Space One Pro is the fact that it uses new 40mm drivers, and of course, these headphones will be supported by the Anker Soundcore app, which we think is one of the best headphone apps available just because of how customizable the app is. Now, at $200, this is definitely one of Anker's more expensive offerings, but again, based on how these perform in our tests, these might end up being some of the best mid-tier headphones on the market. So again, make sure to subscribe and stay tuned for our full results. Now, going on the even cheaper route, we've got a bit of an unexpected brand showing up on our list this year, Belkin. Now, Belkin has made audio products before, but one in particular really caught our eye during IFA this year, and that is the Belkin SoundForm Isolate, which is their first ever active noise cancelling headphones. Now, for just under $60, you're getting a lot of features that you'd normally expect on more flagship or premium offerings. You're getting active noise cancellation, supposedly good sound quality, Bluetooth 5.4 with multi-point support. You've got a design that's made with 30% post-consumer recycled materials, and you've also got USB-C audio and 3.5mm listening. And uniquely enough, there's actually a dedicated button that's supposed to play white noise. Now, I tried the headphones on at the show, and despite being a pre-production model, I was quite surprised. The sound quality sounded pretty good to my ears, although a little bit bassy, though not uncomfortably so. The stereo imaging was surprisingly wide compared to what I expect for headphones at this price, and the active noise cancellation kinda sounded like it performed similarly to another budget headphone like the JLab J-Buds Luxe. This is impressive, and again, for what they're offering at that price point, wow. Now, for our last spot in our Best of IFA awards, we're not awarding this to a headphone or an actual physical audio product. It is a solution for a very big problem that a lot of consumers have. So when you buy a television, you'll probably know that the built-in speakers kinda suck. They don't have the best sound quality, and so it becomes a problem because if you're trying to watch a movie with a lot of heavy sound design, or the dialogue is not mixed very well, it's hard to hear voices, and then you'll have to turn on the subtitles, or you'll just have to be annoyed with the fact that you can't really hear the lead actors as they're talking. But DTS has found a solution for this, and they've created a system called DTS Clear Dialogue. Using machine learning and AI, Clear Dialogue essentially recognizes vocals that are being played in a movie, isolates them, and then allows the users to adjust just how loud the vocals are relative to other sounds in the piece that you're watching. For example, they showed me a clip from Tenet where there's a lot of background noise going on because the characters are on a boat, but the dialogue is a little bit hard to hear because of all the crashing waves surrounding the boat. With DTS Clear Dialogue on, the system can detect speech and then isolate the voices of the actors and lower the volume of all the things in the background, including sound design and music. It doesn't matter what language the actors are speaking, and it doesn't matter if there's sound design or music in the background. The algorithm does a really good job in preserving the quality of the actor's voice. And I feel like this is going to solve a lot of issues in regards to people trying to listen to their favorite show or movie, but then the sound design is a bit too loud, or the crowd is too loud in the background. According to DTS, we probably won't see TVs with the Clear Dialogue feature until around next year. But the fact that they're able to get this working on a built-in TV speaker, I mean, that's already amazing, and I could see a lot of utility for this feature. 2024 has been filled with so many exciting announcements for the audio industry. Now, if you want to kind of take a trip down memory lane and see what was announced earlier in the year, then I'd highly recommend looking back at our Best of CES 2024 video, which I did right here.